and let's do, what should I do for the other one? I should do, what should the other one be? Let's do this. Now let's make it smaller. Let's bring it over here. Start poll. Hi everybody, how are y'all doing? Welcome to Brittany's bar and pub and club and all the things. So what we're gonna do is we have to first start with, I have to cut up some lemon into wedges. I have to cut up some lemon into wedges. So then we can sprinkle that into alcohol layer without having to just like stop what we're doing and just cut up some lemon. So we're gonna do that first before we open. I have the bucket of ice here. We have already some lemons from the day before. We should really pick that out. We don't need to use that. We can use fresh lemons on ice. Okay, so we're gonna put that right there, and we're gonna get the lemons out. They're looking pretty good right now. It's getting to be winter time, so the lemons around here are looking a lot better than they used to. We would sometimes have to. The lemons were so bad this past summer that we had to turn away. In fall, even we had to turn away certain drinks. Like, no, we can't put citrus in that. So let me see. And then even some limes too. We have a different on ice we can put for that, but let's just take the limes out. So we're just gonna go ahead on this cutting board here. I'm gonna get the knife. It's very sharp. Be careful around the knife. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna wash this first. Every time you have to wash the lemon, you have to wash any pesticides off of the skin. So we have to make sure that we really wash the lemon. Really scrub it nice. And like fairly aggressively, but nothing too crazy. I don't want to like rip it open with my hands or anything like that. So I'm just gonna rub it down here. And now let's get the knife very carefully. Then let's move this one, turn this. I really like to cut it into these fours here. If it's too big, then we can always cut it more. Okay, they actually look pretty big, so let's take this, cut it even further. Cut it even further. Cut this one even further. Cut this even further. So we have even more wedges. We're just gonna put it on ice right here. 10-10 my time. Everybody pause, make a wish. Okay. Is the volume okay? If you have to turn it up, maybe. I am whispering. I'm not meant to talk at a loud voice. But yeah, hi fanboy at 𝒂𝒃𝒊𝒂𝒏𝒄, Freddy, everybody. Okay, so we have that lemon. We have a bunch of lemons we have to get through. So let's just I think all of these are a bit bigger of lemons, so we should just cut them right away into these. Okay. Let's make sure they're distributed nicely on the ice. Yeah, we go through a lot of lemons. We have to get a lot of the lemons ready. Oh, that one I forgot to clean up. You know what? That's okay. Let's wash this lemon off. Really scrub it nice. Get the towel. Rub it down. Yeah, this is a very nice towel. We have to dry a lot of things. A lot of lemons with this lemons drying towel that we have here. Okay, now let's cut it open. Do you see how nice the lemons look? They're nice and juicy. They're not dried out. Let me put this side down. They're not dried out on the inside. And they look really juicy. If you smell, it has a nice citrusy smell. It doesn't smell rotten on the outside of the skin. There's like some minor bumps and bruises. Nothing crazy though. There's no mold on here. There's no rotten or indented do get bad lemons, sometimes, you know, we like to keep them. We make our homemade cleaner sometimes with them. But yeah, let's cut into these now. Even further. Okay, there's 4. 1, 2, 3, around a little bit, 4. Okay, that side. 1, 2. Okay, there's 4. 1, 2. Move around the eyes a little bit. 3, 4. Yeah, excuse me, I just had to clear my throat. Typically, let me wash this one. I'll for sure wash one more, maybe even another one. Let's wash. Let's wash. Okay, start off, get the towel out. Okay, put the towel over there. Let's put it down. Let's cut it open. Okay, see, it looks nice on the inside. Let's cut it. 1, 2. There we go. So it's 4 now. Then let's move this side over. And down the middle. And then to the side. And then to this side. Okay, now we have 1, 2, 3. Move around a little bit. 4. I think I might just cut one more lemon. Let me show you here with one more. When you squeeze out the lemon, it should be firm, but give a little bit of bounce so you know it's perfect. If it is mushy, that means it's gone bad. If it is way too hard, that means it's either gone bad after it's older and it's gone bad, or it is not ripe enough. So we want it to be firm, not squishy. Give slightly when it bounce back slightly. But yeah, let's turn on and wash this now. Okay, get the towel. Scrub-a-dub-dub. Lemons on eyes. Okay, that's what the eyes say. Let's get the knife out now. There we go. Different sides. Here's how this half looks. Here's how this half looks. Here's how this cat looks. Okay, now let's cut this side. Okay, that should be good. Yeah, a lot of people like to, if we got a lot of people who had specific drinks with the lemons in them, then we'd cut up even more lemons. But around here, people just like a plain old beer a lot of the time. Sometimes with like an orange slice on it, but that isn't as often. On Saturdays, today's Friday, on Saturdays, Jerry likes to come in and every once in a while and ask for an orange slice, and then we have to cut up a whole orange, and then thankfully I get to eat the rest of the orange slices, but he will get the orange on there. Well, we slice it up, and then if anybody else would like throughout the night, then we keep the slices, but then at the end of the night, I eat the rest of the orange slices if nobody else is eating them, because typically people do not eat the orange slices. Okay, but yes, everything's all nice and we'd have to assemble a little bit, make sure the eyes is a little bit on top of the lemons as well. Oh, that's such a satisfying sound. But we will put that. Yes, we put that right there, and then we have a smaller little container for lime. The thing is, we cut these into slices. We have to put like lime juice into alcohol quite a bit. If we're not doing beer, that is. But we're doing that, we have to cut it fresh right in front of people. But this is just the wedges, the slices. So parties, bar club, bar, pub club, and all that other stuff. Okay, now let's pick up the knife on the cutting board. Be careful about those fingers. Okay, looking good. Okay, these are looking good. Let's put them on the eyes. Move it around a bit, make sure everything is okay over there. Okay, then this last line, you can see there's some markings on it that we sometimes are wary of, so we'll have to be careful about all of that when we open it up. But for now, it's okay. We'll just open it up. It's not so bad that we won't investigate. Children should not be in the bar. The bar is the bar. The pub and the club and other stuff. Other stuff does not include children. Thank you very much. But it has some spots on it. So we'll have to see when we open it up. It's not enough to just throw it away right away. So let's wash this lime off. Okay, yeah, you see some of that was just the dirt. Some grime, some dirt on there. So we were able to get that off. Now let's get the towel. Yeah, okay, so it was just dirt. Sometimes you can't really tell until you wash it off. Okay, dry it off. Now we'll cut it open. Let's see. Can you get a Manhattan? We're not even open yet. We'll let you in. I'm just preparing before we even open Brittany's bar, pub, club, and other stuff. All that other stuff. But yeah, I'll get you a Manhattan. I definitely know what a Manhattan is. I am a seasoned bartender. But you'll have to wait until I am done here, okay? You're just gonna stay there, alright? I guess you're already in here, might as well. You're waiting for somebody. Yeah, I've had people come here for first dates before, and I'm gonna put this right next to the lemons. Sometimes I get, very rarely, because I'm a seasoned bartender, but sometimes I'll get the lemons and the limes, and the limes and the lemons, and the lemons and the limes, and the limes and the lemons, and the lemons and the limes, lemons, and the limes mixed up. But if it happens, you'll just get yelled at, maybe a drink thrown at you or two, but it's alright, doesn't happen too much. Those are over there. Okay, I'll get to going on that Manhattan for you. I will not go through the process, Miss Josie. I'll just do it because you know what a Manhattan is, and I clearly know what a Manhattan is. So I'm just gonna put that in there. I'm gonna, yeah, let me show you. Our big vat of ice is mainly right here, but when we run out of ice, we go around the corner here, and right there is where the ice, the extra backup ice is. We're running really low, but that's what we try to get to the very bottom of the barrel, or bottom of the container, basically, and then we'll fill it up with ice. We don't want a lot of old ice. We try to use all the ice up again, and then dump out if we just don't use any of the ice. But we have the ice here. If you need any extra bags to put in, but yeah, let's just get some ice for the Manhattan, because Manhattans, they do not have ice, but they will today. Okay, here you go, Miss Josie, there you go. Useless. I would beg to differ that a bartender is useless. That's okay, I will just report that for you. So there you go. Kawana, or however you say your name, I do apologize, but that's okay. What a mess. It is not a mess. I just opened up. The bar is spotless. The bar, pub, club, and all that other stuff is doing great because we only just opened. Okay, yeah, Bob, I saw that you already let somebody in. Why'd you do that? You thought it was time? It's almost your time to head out and leave this establishment. I'll tell you how I've had it with. No, I love you too. I'll talk to you later, I yes, the beers we have on tap. We have this large menu of craft beers. There you go. You can take that. Take a look. Oh, you already know that one. All right, I'll get that for you. You would like an orange slice with it. Coming right up. Now you see, usually that doesn't happen. Usually people do not want the orange. So now we gotta get the orange from up here. That's just, we don't have to like wash it off. We can just use the towel around. Okay, fine, I'll wash it off. Wash off the orange. This is actually the last orange we have in here today, so yeah, if you could get that container, put some ice in it. Yeah, from the other container, put some ice in that small container. We can put the orange slices in there. Okay, get the towel now. Let's just make sure that we really get this all nice and dried off, and then, yeah, you just, what I do, you see the top part here, I, with the knife, just firmly but gently go around the outside of the orange, and see, now I can just rip this top part off, and the other stuff in the middle, I put that aside, and then you can just start peeling. But I like to go in the middle and put it into half, so let's just, I just realized I peeled this like an orange you would eat, and I'm not supposed to do that. This is the last orange we had, so let's just forget I even did any of that. We're gonna go back in time about a minute and a half. So now let's get the towel. We're gonna dry the orange off. Man, I wish I could peel the orange and just eat it myself, but that's okay. So what we're gonna do is we just have to be very careful with cutting the orange. I'm not the best at making small, thin pieces here, but I try my best. Well, you see, Miss Josie, yeah, the person who got that craft beer with the orange slice, that actually was not a Blue Moon. It was a different craft beer, more local around these parts. You want to take a look? Here's the menu for you. You can take a look at the craft beer, highly renowned. But yeah, I have to be careful. I don't like cutting the orange slices, but you have to do what you have to do for your work, I guess. Good old Bobby. Sometimes will come back and help me cut stuff, because you see right here, I cut off a little bit of this finger from trying to like keep hold of an orange slice. Oh, I should really trim my nails. That would, I don't know if that would help or hurt. I guess I don't really think about it when I'm cutting stuff up, but when I'm making, usually again, I don't have to cut up too much every day, but I also don't like to wear nail polish, because I don't like thinking about the nail polish getting into my fruits when I'm cutting them up, but and that includes at home. I don't, yeah. Well, I kind of, fit that sorry, I don't say the word very much, goth aesthetic. You say it's 5 pounds fast, but I don't really do the goth. I do, what am I saying? I have a goth aesthetic more so. I've been trying to dress more punk rock all lately, so yeah, so I've been trying to get into wearing my black nail polish, but it doesn't, I don't know, maybe I'll get there one day. It's just, for right now, maybe it's because we live in a part of town. Sometimes people aren't very kind to people when they do stuff like wear black nail polish, and they're not presenting a certain way, but because I am a man, what was I about to do? Oh, the orange slices are done sour. We should put them on ice, make sure they're nice and fresh. Oh, I was showing you, by the way. Here, let me put, yeah, just with the ice a little bit, but I cut off a little bit of my finger there, trying to make sure that I could cut the orange as thin as I could, but then that ended up working not in my favor. But then the next day I was back at work and I had to cut orange like 2 other days after that, so 3 days in a row, but 2 days after I cut right there at the end of my finger, I had to get another this metal straw we put in. Would you like the straw with that? Okay, here you go. Thank you very much. Hi, Caitlin, how are you doing? Hi, Brooke Dawn. But hello, Natasha. You're so beautiful in your accent, lovely Southern hospitality. Cheers, man. Oh, well, thank you very much. Clink. And this is an empty glass. I can't drink on the job anymore after the incident. There's Joey again scratching at the walls. Yeah, we just let him do his thing. No, he's mentally well. He's mentally sound, I think. He just has some sensitivities, and scratching helps him out for some reason. So we just let him be. Yeah, the walls. It doesn't do anything because it's all brick. I don't know how it feels very nice, but that's okay. Hey, where are you from? Ripon, I am. If we're talking about me, like not doing this, like whatever accent I'm doing, I'm from the upper Midwest. But yeah, cinnamon 𝒓𝒄𝒐𝒎𝒆, the incident. We don't have to get into it. It wasn't my fault, I swear. But yeah, that's where I'm from, Ripon. I don't know what you would call this, if you would call it a Southern accent. I love watching videos of people people who are Southerners, and they are preachers and pastors, and they are very, very unethical, you could say. See, now I don't know what kind of accent I am doing, but it's hard when you're talking. I like like the R. It's easy to try and do like a Southern accent, like talking. But then when I'm saying other words, it can be a little bit difficult when I have such a strong, naturally very strong Midwestern accent. Midwestern accent. There we go, accent. But that's a different type of Southern accent. But that's also why I try not to really do any Southern or any type of accent during videos anymore when I'm doing roleplay videos or whatever, because I'm not the best at accents. It's hard for me to stay true to the accent. But I'm good at staying in character, so I like doing in character stuff, but I just am not the best at doing an accent because I kind of lose it. And I'm not good at holding firm and strong in it, and there's so much variety in an accent that I'm just not good at staying true to. You're from Bangladesh, that's nice. I don't know who that is, Cinnamon SMK, but alright. Hello from Spain. Hello, Eric. Oh, 𝒂𝒊𝒂𝒏𝒈. How you say your name? Either way, I will report your comment, so thank you very much for leaving it so I can report you to the proper authorities, aka the YouTube overlords. Hi, Manish. How are you doing, Manish? How would somebody with a Southern accent say that? Manish. Hey, Manish. No spamming the chat though, okay? We don't want to spam the chat though, man. When I'm doing this accent, I have to like kind of like close up right here on the bottom of or the top of my throat, but the bottom of my back of my mouth type of situation. I really sensitive, fruity, colorful cocktail or something. Oh, you do know what you're doing, and I know exactly what you need. You need, what is it called? The razzle dazzle. I'll get you the razzle dazzle with the cherry on top. I got you. Okay, let's get that razzle dazzle. Yeah, I have to. Yep, we have to get some ice in here. Go in the fridge. Get this out. I have to pour this in there. Okay, then, yep, that syrup right there. And this one. mother usually does not drink alcohol with like fruit muddled with it. No, I didn't say that. What do you muddle the fruit? Do you put it on something over the? Yeah, we're just gonna put. There's some frozen berries in there. We're just gonna go here. We have something to muddle them down, mash them down a little bit. No, actually, you're right. We put this in. No, we don't do that. We put this, right here on the board, this little board. And then we like scrape it in, and with the extra juices flowing in there, put that aside. Now we can shake this up. Yeah, 1 second, please. Josie, we were thinking of maybe bringing him in today because his right ear was bothering him. Like, we're the worst we've ever seen it bother him. So we might still bring him in. It looks like he's doing better somehow, so we'll have to see how he's doing later. But his right ear was like really, like, I've never seen a cat aggressively shake their head that bad and like aggressively paw at their ear. But he's not tipping his ear. He seems to be doing fine right now. We'll have to wait and see how he's doing. But for now, he seems like he's doing fine. Yeah. He smells so good. Okay, now let's shake this up. Y'all, actually, fun fact, I've made drinks for people before. I'm really good at like making drinks and shaking them up. Yeah, you have to get used to the coldness on the hands. Now let's just put it in this, and let's go like this and shake it up. Twist it open. Okay, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over here, just put some of those bay leaves in there, 2 small ones. We're just gonna shake it a little bit longer. Okay. Now we'll, get that, put some ice in that glass, and then we'll put that over here. We'll just pour it out onto there. See how it feels right to the brim. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna put some salt here. We're just gonna salt the rim, and then we're gonna put them in a straw, mix it around a bit. Now here you go. So Vincent, I hope that you do enjoy. Manage, yes, go to sleep. Eric, I'm from the upper Midwest. That's nice, Alexander. What you said. The Southern chicken from Looney Tunes. I don't know if I should take that as an insult or a compliment. But thank you very much. I'm just gonna remove that. Long Island iced tea. You've got it. Okay, now let's. Yep, I do know. Actually, though, it isn't a Long Island iced tea. I'm still gonna make it for you. But we just have to pour that in here, then pour that in here, put ice in there, mix it up. We got the lemon wedge, so we'll just squeeze the lemon and then put the wedge on the side there. There you go, Miss Josie. Do you want? Good. 5 shots of tequila. I don't know about that. Let's pace ourselves here. I don't know what you mean, Ripon, but my eyes do change color from blue and green to a bluish green, typically speaking. Sometimes a hazel type of green, but they do change color. Because I'm a polite gentleman. You are. Oh, well, thank you very much, Vincent. I will take care of that. Thank you very much. Y'all, if flowing out. And then put that down here. Scrape, scrape, scrape into the copper mule mug. And then let's get the straw stirred around. Let's get some small little like basil. Put it on top. There you go, ma'am. I hope that you enjoy. Alright, now we've got a little bit of a break. We can just wash our hands here. You have to make sure that you are doing the best that you can with cleanliness of your space and of your hands and of even up here, your arms, when they are exposed. Make sure you dry your hands off. Some people don't understand that part of washing your hands is actually drying your hands. You have to make sure that you get into all the nooks and the crannies. If you don't dry your hands properly, it actually can lead to more likelihood of getting sick because you have wet hands, you're touching stuff, and then with water that is a conductor of viruses and bacteria, so it's easier for that to get transferred to you when you're touching stuff that is infected with that. So yeah. Well, hello there, Brock. I most certainly can do that for you. I'm glad, Cat, by the way, that you enjoy your meal. Thank you very much. The old-fashioned, I definitely know what that is for sure. I know what that is. I am myself old-fashioned. I embody old-fashioned. So let's go in here. Yeah, so what we'll do is twist that and pour. Yeah, I kind of just wing it. I'm good at it nowadays. What's like how much is pouring out and like the timing of it. Pour. Put that back in the fridge. And then we have to get some ice. Yeah, let's get a couple of the lemon wedges, and we're just going to squeeze them in there. Squeeze them. Let's put this back on, and let's shake it up. Hot potato. I'm just kidding, it's a cold potato. 𝒂𝒊𝒆𝒄𝒊𝒄 74. I am whispering because this is ASMR at Brittany's bar, pub, club, and all that other stuff. Alright, let's pour this out in that glass there. Let's wet the outside, and then let's put some salt here. Yeah, I should do that beforehand. I know you're supposed to salt the rim of a glass beforehand, but it's fine. Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's do that. 1, 2, 3. Ice in there. Yeah, and then the straw. Here you go. I hope that you enjoy your old-fashioned Michael Jackson clone. Go both of us while playing at your bartender. Yeah, I want to pay attention to good old Joe. Good old Joe, doing the best he can. He's been working the job, but he has a left lazy eye that kind of gets in his way. So I don't really say nothing because I don't want for him to think I'm being rude to him. And he likes his job. He does good work here. He helps bring people in, long-standing customers to this establishment. He's been here for 36 years. So I kind of, what happens, if it happens every single time, every single day that he's in, then we maybe have a problem. But that's why I didn't even once when I heard it. It's just part of every now and again it'll happen. Also, just it happens. People, it's cold and it goes flying, like ping ponging all around the place. Oh yeah, I think they already dumped the ice. Thankfully, I don't have to. I usually have to be the one to dump the ice. I think it was like sister or somewhere else. But now he can fit inside of it, so he likes being in there. He pushed this up and attacked my foot from the inside of this said tunnel, which kind of gave me a jump scare. No, that was not Joe. That was the friendly cat we have that likes to hang around here. Thank you, 𝒂𝒉𝒂𝒏𝒆𝒄𝒊𝒄. I appreciate that. Now you might hear the crinkles in the background. Do not worry about that. As you can see, everything is just fine. Everything is as it should be at this establishment right now. He did not like that. He actually left the cat tunnel because of that. What is it on here? Beer? Yeah, I figured y'all would say you fancy a beer for yourself. Let me show you. This is what is happening now. And he likes just being inside of there and laying down, but sometimes he will run out of there, but I don't know quite what he will be doing right now. Oh, if you can see those stringy parts on the edge there, he does enjoy playing with them. You might be able to see him do such as that. But he is comfortable and cozy inside of there. He does enjoy himself the comfort of his cat tunnel and the crinkles and whatnot. Samir, I'm from the upper Midwest of the United States, but in this you know what, I am specifically from Arkansas, because Arkansas is, we are one of the weird states of the United States. It's a very weird place, almost considered the Midwest to some, like how Missouri is considered the South for some, even though it is actually technically a part of the Midwest. But the Midwest, the South, the East, the West, all of it all is just made up for like time purposes and whatever, and also historical sentiments. But Missouri really does act more like the South than it does the Midwest. Ohio is the same, although unfortunately we cannot claim Ohio as being anywhere else in the United States. I will not marry you. I am a married man. My partner Virginia, she supports me in what I do here. I've been here for about five and a half years. I actually met her at the first ever pub that I worked at before opening up my own Brittany's bar, pub, club, and other stuff, and all that other stuff. But we met, and it's been love ever since. Yeah, she's on to other great things. She's a doctor herself, so she makes sure I keep my liver okay, that I do not do too much drinking nowadays, because for the kids too, she wants me to be healthy for the kids, but I still enjoy making and shaking and flaking with the salt. I like doing what I do. I love bartending. I love all the people I have here, even Joe. Yeah, we won't get rid of Joe, even though he has his lazy eye and kind of going blind in both of them, but that's okay. You are from India. Hello, I am from Arkansas. So let's see here. Who's the prognosticist to handle B3? I'd like to know, because that was really out of pocket. Oh, that's okay, Cinnamon SMK at 582. You go ahead. a day, some stuff. Not all, definitely not all. I respect women, but some stuff is not. It's like not always having to be glued to the TVs and whatnot. So, I understand that you want to watch. Also, those cinnamon. What game you're actually gonna watch? Let me know what match, because I don't know which one you're talking about. But you know, if you really would like, you know, you can. If you want to watch the match, the game. So what we're gonna do, we are gonna put there's somebody here at Brittany's bar, pub club, and all that other stuff who is being quite annoying. So I had to kick them out. Sorry about that. I had to kick them out. They were being rude and dismissive to me and all of the other attendees here at my bar. A lot of these people are regulars. I do not need some rando schmando coming in and being the way that that person was being and acting. I'm from the upper Midwest, Paris. Hi, Psycho. Psycho K5N R. Oh, I'm sure. Oh, wait. Now I'm confused. What? Wait, Cinnamon, who are you then? Sorry, are you one of my regulars here? Yeah, because I can't see what your name is otherwise. I just see Cinnamon. So, I'm so sorry. Your profile picture does look familiar. I just can't think right now. Wait, just say who you are. I'll remember, I promise. Newcastle versus Spurs. Okay, I do not know anything about any of that. But I hope that you. Oh, Testo. Okay, yes. Hi, Testo. Yeah. With the ad stuff. Yeah. If I forget next time, too, just remind me. But yeah, hi, Testo. I hope that you enjoy that game. I don't know about the team. I'll cheer for whichever one you're cheering for. Okay. Sorry, I just swallowed real. Oh, let me show y'all something. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Let me show you my favorite drink. Alright, now, just before I came into work, I made myself the wine mom. Sometimes, occasionally, the wine mom will come in here. We don't have much of a wine selection, but I think they like hitting on me. I like to flirt back with them a little bit. It helps with the business, helps them feel special for a bit, escape their awful husbands. But I myself, they put me on this thing called lemon water, and it tastes quite nice. I don't even do it for the health benefits. I did at first, but nowadays, I do. I just like drinking it. I've been doing it for about a month and a half now. It's good for helping keep me hydrated. If you don't like drinking water, it helps to keep you hydrated. It tastes very nice. Some people have to water it down more. I put salt in it so I don't have to pay so much, and don't lose all of my electrolytes, is what they call them, whatever those are. Yeah, I made this up just before hopping into work here. Lemon water, okay. Oh, that smells so nice. I will be right back. I have to put this back in the fridge. I don't need a drink right now. sip. I can't just take the lemon water out and not take a sip. Oh, Alexander, that's a nice suggestion, although I myself hate watermelon. It tastes like dirty water. 𝒓𝒄𝒄13. Hello, I have been doing alright. Thank you very much, Alexander. This is actually a sweatshirt I have had since late 2020 or early 2021. I got this from an ex-partner. They gave this to me because it didn't fit them the best anymore. Slightly tight. They were trying to get swole and buff. So they asked if I wanted this, and I'm like, whatever, sure. Then I don't have to get as much to thrift for new sweatshirts. And clothes, even thrifted, can be very expensive. So it's a nice sweatshirt. It's old. I like the logo. I like the colors. It's simple. It's comfortable. So I'll wear it. Okay, trust and believe it. It was difficult not to spill. I maybe even did slightly in the kitchen once I got around that corner, having to turn around that corner to put it back in the refrigerator. Chemical compound, that healthy form of electrolytes. Dirty water. Wait, what? Now, what are you talking about, Alexander? What do you mean that watermelon is indeed dirty water? I just say that because that is what it tastes like to me, but I was speaking in a sort of hyperbole. Thank you, 𝒓𝒄𝒄. Yes, I am most definitely not from the South. A Geordie. Oh, I know about Geordies. Yeah, the Northerners. That's okay. I want to say something. I am from the upper Midwest. I'm from Minnesota. The way I speak sounds like, if you know who Dan and Phil are, I feel like I sound almost in a way like Phil from Dan and Phil. And Phil is a northerner in England. I feel like even though Minnesotans speak with a Scandinavian accent, apparently, like, Swedish and Norwegian mainly. Minneapolis is the Norwegian capital of the world outside of anywhere in Norway. Anyway, ethnicity-wise and whatnot. But I sometimes, it's the way I say my O's, like, oh yeah, you betcha. I don't know. I feel like the comparison for a Minnesotan accent is most closely related to, I guess, a Canadian accent, but outside of that, like a Northern England accent. So Geordies, I know, are Axel. Hey. So I know Geordies are Northerners. I say now, one day do you mean? What is that from? No, you cannot call me that, Orions. Hi, Azir. I do know about Geordies. Yeah, people in Minnesota. Minnesota's like, there's been an updated statistic on this recently. Minnesota says pop more than soda, more than any other state. Unless I'm bamboozled. A bit harsher than the way I watched RuPaul's Drag Race UK, and they just had the finale last week. I'm not happy with the season, by the way. Usually UK, I'm so excited for. UK, this past season was a snooze fest. They got rid of all the good people right away. Anyway, there's been people on there who are Geordies. Oh, Joelle, hello, good to see you. Thank you so much for that, I appreciate you. But yeah, so then they talk about being Geordie and how, like, their humor is rotted and whatnot. And, like, Geordies apparently are hardcore, like, not alcoholics, but, like, they are not afraid to throw down some alcohol, like the Irish. And it's like, they said that they're comparable to the Irish. Hi, Axel. Now I'm just talking, I'm not even doing the accent anymore. And I'm trying to like, but it's not letting me like. Okay, there we go. Little meow trying to scream into the mic. almost an hour of it, so I'll just let myself be. Y'all can't hear him, but the way when he smells things with his mouth, it's like he smells, but then he opens his mouth to smell it too, like to taste the smell. You're like, hi, are you doing so much better? We don't have to bring you into the vet today. Hopefully you're better later today too. Hopefully it was just a fluke. Getting good sleep helped get it out. RuPaul's Drag Race, yeah. Or, spoiler alert, Bones from UK is the one that won. My favorite from the UK season, most recent season that literally just ended, was 𝐁𝐫𝒂𝒏𝒄, Sally T, and then Sally TM, and then Page 3. All of those were early outs by like halfway through the season. So, very disappointing. But the person I wanted to win, but I knew they wouldn't win, was Select's Addiction. I didn't like them the most at first, but they actually have like charisma way more than anybody else, and like a certain energy that draws you in more than anybody else in the finale, the final four. Like I couldn't even, what are the other people's names even, other than Select's Addiction? I don't even remember. Bones, because that's easy to remember. But then the one person from Catherine Feelings from Wales, and the one who I thought maybe would have won from Ireland or Northern Ireland, like Belfast. Ella, not Ella Vidae, that's a prior contestant. Is it Ella? I don't even remember. Everybody else was very forgettable for me though, and not at the caliber Alexa was, but she was not giving her flowers the way she should have. It smells interesting to them, so they open their mouth for a better smell. Oh, I didn't realize. He's just chilling. I moved my foot, but he was chilling up against my foot. What a good boy. I do not speak Russian. Mother Russia. There's a band called Renaissance, and they have their most popular song is called Mother Russia. Mother Russia, she cries for you. How would you describe? I don't remember what their genre is called. If you look up the band Renaissance, like Renaissance, the band genre, it's a long list, or like a long word, not like multiple words that describe the genre. Hi. Oh, are you strong? You're so strong. Guess if a drag to be fearless. Have you ever been to a drag show, Testo? Have you ever been? Have you ever been? Have you ever been? Have you ever been? Let me know if you have ever been. Before I forget. Yeah, beer won with 47%, wine 30%, margarita 17%, mimosa 6%. I actually thought mimosa and margarita would be closer, but I knew they would be probably in the bottom. Yeah, I'm not surprised by that. What is y'all's favorite beer? I don't remember what my mom says. When she goes out, she usually just does like a craft beer or whatever like kind of beer they have. What is it like? Is it Miller Lite? Or is Miller Lite the one that everybody hates? Oh my god, I don't remember. When she's at home, she makes like Bloody Marys and other like simple mixed drinks. She doesn't have beer really at home. But when she's out and about, but I don't go out and about with her anymore, so I don't know like what kind of beer. Is it Miller Lite? What am I thinking of? I think she likes Blue Moon. Somebody mentioned Blue Moon. I think she likes Budweiser, alright. Actually, let me text my mom and ask. I might go like kind of blank, but let me ask. Okay. been to a few. You've been to more than me, probably. 𝒃𝒆𝒅. I've never heard of 𝒃𝒆𝒅. I should... I'll check. Oh, 11/11. 11/11, make a wish. From Germany. Oh. Let me think. What is a... I will say, my mom's favorite wine is 19 Crimes. I don't know. Or her favorite, like, hard liquor is, tequila. Like to mix in with stuff. She doesn't do fancy drinks. Recently, my sister and her husband gifted my mom a special edition Crown Royal for Christmas. And it came in this bag. It's like a chocolate. I don't even know what Crown Royal is, but it's a chocolate version. My mom never gets a Crown Royal, but she got it for Christmas from them. A chocolate Crown Royal limited edition thing. This rum. I think my mom likes rum as well. She hasn't gone back yet. Let me see if we even have any beer here. So, no beer. She only has like flavoring containers. And then over there she has also so she has 𝒂𝒃𝒆𝒄𝒊𝒄 tequila, and then she has a couple different forms of Smirnoff vodka. Crown and ginger ale is delish. Apple crown, ginger ale. I can stay on longer to see if she will answer, but she is busy at work, so I do not expect for her to get back to me. He is chewing on the tunnel. He is quite literally chewing on the tunnel. By the way, like he's chewing on it. Bro, what is that? What are you doing? Hey. Don't be doing that. He got caught in 4K. Okay, this isn't 4K. Hey. Oh, my mom answered. I'm gonna have to hide this. I put it horizontal, so he might knock it down. We might be able to hear that, but okay. So my mom likes Stella Artois, Blue Moon, Miller Lite, Castle Danger, Cream Ale, Line Google, Summer Shandy. Those are her favorites. And she's like, these are the best, but she likes trying new things that are not too hoppy, which is why I don't drink IPA that is when she does get beer for the home, for the house, to put in the fridge, she does get Stella Artois usually, sometimes Blue Moon. See, I have seen the Blue Moon here, that's why I mentioned that. See, and it was Miller Lite that she likes. I'm thinking of like Budweiser, like what regular Miller beer people don't like, I don't know. He was scratching in the other room in the one mukbang video. He's very nice. Well, I think he scratches over here on the cat tower, but Stella, you like Stella? My mom likes trying new things though. She doesn't really get wine to drink ever. She used to drink wine more back when we lived in North Dakota. She likes getting different things for like the way they look. We have a whole little section over here for stuff. Like, do you see all that? All the wine bottles and stuff and all that. But she keeps some bottles and whatnot. She loves sugar skulls, so that's why she got that one and why she kept it. Like, there's some queer stuff in there that she's got and that she keeps. There is the Vikings can that she has kept. We also have more stuff over there. Like you see the Vikings and whatnot, so she likes to collect that kind of stuff. But yeah, she likes to collect. And then over here is where we have the 19 Crimes, different wine on the rack. The wine, what do you call it? A wine rack? I don't know. I've never had, I don't know. So I can't drink. But sake, I don't think she's ever had. I've asked her that before, like this year. She has not had sake, I don't believe. If she has, you know what, she might have had it once. But I've told her, I'm like, you should get stuff from like other places, not stick to only the same stuff. But in the UK, having cans of still in your fridge has a certain look to it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's considered cool or not. Okay, anyway, I'll head out now. Thank y'all for hopping on. I hope you have a good day. Check out my videos if you like. You can, I go live next on Thursday. You can like the live stream. You can subscribe. You can become a channel member for as low as 99 cents a month. All the information for that is linked down below. I'm also trying to hit 10,000 subscribers before the end of the year. I really think I can do it. But yeah, okay. With alcohol is tough because it's bad. It's really bad. I saw Bride of Frankenstein 19 grams bottle and I want the bottle so bad. Oh, wait, do you mean... Wait, do we have that one? Or are you talking about a different one? I don't know if we have that one. Oh, wait, that's a new one, right? Because of the new movie. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. Atomic, hi, I'm sorry you have to go. Also, before we go, here's the cat. Let's see if he jumps up there. He's so tall. Here, let me actually put that down for him. I think he wants to go up on the chair. We put the blanket on there for him so that he can be warm. Oh, now he's coming over here. What do you have to say for yourself? Alright,